in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got
Arrow. It's a chocolate bar. What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Strength Classroom. Today I'm showing you a heavier upper body day. Started off with some cleans in the warm-up. I prefer the way I'm dropping it down to my shoulder. I don't like dropping it all the way down. There's just something about it. I like the eccentric loading of my shoulder. I like pressing it outwards to get back into arc motion. Dropping it all the way down from the top, it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right at all. Sure, it's one fluid motion, but it just doesn't feel right. Now, this is nothing crazy, just 70 pounds, 50 total reps. I use this as my warm-up. It's like a back warm-up. It's getting the body moved explosively. Gets a little bit of cardiovascular in there. Just because of the small time frame. So it's a good warm-up for an upper body day. Snatches just in general, if you're going to do anything that's explosive or upper body lifts, I feel like snatches lend itself more to an upper body day, even though there definitely is some lower body movements involved, or muscles involved, sorry. But I definitely feel like it's much better to put on an upper body day than a lower body day. And then you're training your back and legs more often, which is never bad for anyone, no matter what your profession or hobby or type of athlete you are. So I wanted to do some paused incline just because I feel like whenever I do incline, I'm getting a lot of rebound, and I want to be able to kind of have not a like motionless dead stop, but I don't want to have to rely on rebound. I want to be able to build power out of the hole, which paused reps do. They give you a good chest pump. Paused incline is one of the best chest exercises you can do. It's a great pressing exercise. It builds up a whole bunch of different training modalities at a time. So what I'm doing here, I know I said this is a quote-unquote max effort day, but I'm working up to a 5 rep max. I'm doing rotating max efforts at this point. It's good for recovery. And then I'm still going to do a single just so I get used to doing that one explosive push. But because you're working up to a 5 rep max before that, you're limiting your peak weight, which in the long run, that helps with recovery. I talk about this in my GPP ebook. I believe this is in all of my ebooks, to be honest, when I work up to a max effort weight. So you pick up any of them, you'll get a nice explanation on this. Write in the comments if you'd like me to just compile a smaller ebook on just max effort, all the different methods, no matter what your goal is. I could easily do that, but if no one's interested, I'm not going to do that. So I'm using the Kyoto bar, to do barbell pullovers. I'm not sure if I liked it. I definitely have to give it another shot. I've done this with an easy curl bar, but it just feels different because the weight is so far away from you. I feel like when you do an easy curl bar, it's closer to your body, so it's going to give a different feel. The bar is 35 pounds. The weight on the bar is 50, so that's about 85 pounds. This is good for shoulder mobility. It's good for lats. A lot of people say, oh no, it's a chest exercise. No, it's a lat exercise. Who cares? Who cares? You're putting a weight over your head and you're pulling it back with your lats. That's all that matters. Apparently this helps expand your rib cage, which is really not why I'm doing it, but if that's an added benefit and you want your rib cage to be expanded, then you know what? This is the exercise for you, that's for sure. Then I did some kettlebell shoulder presses. I mentioned earlier in this week that I prefer the seesaw press over the double, and I think I do just because the time under tension is much longer. I feel like that's the main reason I like this exercise. So I did 30 to 40 total reps of those. Karelin rows. This is from a wrestler called Alexander Karelin. He did it with dumbbells, but I'm like, you know what? The modality shouldn't matter. It's like an explosive row. It's more for the upper back than the lats, although the lats are going to get hit to a certain degree. But it's supposed to be explosive, so I don't want to hear shit about cheating. This is what it is supposed to do. And the next week I do these because I did like them. I'm going to do them again. I'm definitely going to kind of go to just much higher. much higher than 10 reps. As you can see, I've edited this video to display the fact that I bounced back and forth between them. So this is like a kind of a mini hypertrophy block portion of the workout, so to speak. And going back and forth like that, damn, my delts were fried. There's something about kettlebell overhead pressing compared to dumbbells that just feels different, specifically in the side delt. I don't know the scientific reason behind it. I just know that I like it, which is a big problem with the science-based people. They need to find a reason. I don't give a shit. I know it works. End of frickin' story. So I'm just gonna keep doing what I feel works for me. And then the pump or hypertrophy, light isolation, single joint, whatever you want to call it, bounce back and forth between doing rope curls, which hits your biceps, brachialis, your hand strength, all that stuff. 4 sets of 15 plus. So I believe the first set I did 20, the second set I did 16, and then 15, 15. Okay. Doing these, this is a great arm exercise for anyone really. But if you're anyone that needs to build up grip strength along with forearms, whatever, try this out. You can even hang it between plates. It doesn't have to be kettlebells. I just like kettlebells. They just feel a little bit nicer to loop through. Then I bounced back and forth and did 4 sets of 30 plus reps. Same thing. I think the first set I did 50. Second set I did 48 or whatever. Just, I wanted to hit a benchmark goal, but if I could go further, I could go further, or else I might as well go up higher in weight. Neck curls are a great exercise. If I had to recommend to a beginner what exercise would improve your neck strength the most, I would say start off with neck curls because you need no equipment whatsoever. So if you like this workout, like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And as always, have yourself a great day, ladies and gentlemen.